see my face and know that I'm active. That's definitely needed.
Yes.
I mean, that's some of the biggest advice I give to any parent. That let them see your face so they know you care, because you just don't want them to let their guard down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's so true. That's absolutely true. So that concludes our teacher talk. That was, quite insightful. So definitely, if you guys have questions for us, we can try to help you through. By no means are we experts, but we probably have experienced something like that.
Yes, we can. We experience it from the mommy side, from the educator side, so we can give you everybody's perspective, really. All right. Okay, so this is our new segment we're highlighting called Relax, Relate, Release. Relax, relate, release.
And I'm going to let you do that, Keisha.
Because I have the country twang to do it.
She got the twang.
I got the twang to do it. This is us, paying our respects to the great Whitley Gilbert. Y'all know, if you didn't watch Different World, go look at some old episodes, honey. Relax, relate, release. This is so important in all women's lives. I don't care if you're a mommy. I don't care if you're a career person. I don't care if you're a stay-at-home mama. You have to know how to relax, relate, and release.
Yes. I agree. And not take things so seriously all the time. Like, I feel like you have to find the fun in it all.
Find the fun. Yes, ma'am. All right. So I know it's on my mind. We're relaxing, relating, and releasing. We have this week the countdown to spring break for educators. Woo-hoo. I'm just ready. I always have to give parents, teachers, and students pep talks about this time of the year. I'm like, look, we all tired. We are all tired.
Yeah.
Like, the teachers tired of the students tired of the teachers. The teachers tired of the administrators tired of all of them.
Right.
I'm just going to be honest.
Even like, if you're not even in education, like, it is time.
Everybody needs a break. Everybody needs a break.
We went hard between January and March. Hitting goals and working really.
That's right.
So I feel like it really is like a quarter of a year gone by almost, and time to really stop and relax, relate, and release.
Yes, we all have to figure out a way to recharge. It doesn't matter what profession. Everybody, if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of other people.
Right.
We hear that all the time, but we still neglect, especially as women.
Yes.
So any daddies, any boyfriends, anybody out there listening that has a spouse that's a woman, just know that we don't take that time for ourselves. We hear people say that all the time: take care of yourself, or you're not going to be able to take care of anything. You're not going to be able to take care of your career or your kids or your family.
Right.
It's true though.
Right.
So what do you have any plans? What are you looking forward to as we count down to spring break?
Well, we have a marriage retreat that we're putting on this weekend, and this is the fourth year. I believe it's the fourth year of us doing it. So that's something I look forward to, getting away in the mountains and connecting with other adults and just refocusing on marriage and things like that. But just a steady thing I think that I do is happy hour. And it was the funny thing is, and not to always just talk about teacher stuff, but me and my husband were able to go to happy hour, and we're just sitting and kind of recapping for the week. And then someone next to us is like, I can't help but overhear your conversation. Like, are you guys teachers? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, us too. This is our, happy hour time. And then we talked about how we only give 2 or 3 minutes to talk about work. And the rest is just to release it all and just enjoy each other and have a good time.
You do have to figure out how to release it, because you can, no matter what your profession, you can definitely keep that on your mind at all times. And you can't, it's not healthy. It's not healthy to stay up and your job is waking you up no matter what it is, or your duties at work, they're waking you up, 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning because you're thinking, oh my gosh, I got to do this. That's not healthy, right. But we all do it from time to time. Some of the tips. Oh, what am I going to do for spring break?
Yeah.
Or what am I do to relax, relate, and release?
Both.
I do a lot. I tend to, I have my weekly Southern Belle hair appointment. But as y'all see, I'm rocking braids right now. But that's one thing that I do. I like to get my nails done and my toes done. And I like to go to a good person that can do my toes so they can give me a real massage, from being on my legs all week. And I definitely like to exercise. In those early mornings that you're still in the bed. I don't know. I've gotten my motivation back to exercise. So
cool.
I've been doing that. Another thing that some teachers or educators anybody can do, I think we should, and this is you're going to be like, because we definitely contact each other via our technology all day and all night.
Yes.
But, we really should have a true cutoff time for when we're checking work emails and things like that. I don't have a true cutoff time.
Me neither.
I check it until I go to sleep.
Me too. And I am working other businesses as well. So I really do feel like I have a cutoff for my 9 to 5 job. I don't bring any of that home. But then I also teach online. Right. So I may leave that at work, but then I have more work at home, and then I also have, the 31 stuff. So that is run mostly on social media stuff. So you're on it all the time, and you're right. My husband is demanding that I have a cutoff time, and so I think for us, it's like not in the bed, like. It's not, you're not at your nightstand and you're just picking up and running through. If you're going to be working, stay out of the room while you work. But when it's time to go into the bedroom, if we're watching TV or doing whatever, then the phone needs to be off. Like that is not accessible until the morning.
That's good. Yeah. Those are great tips. Those are just a few, little tips that we can do to make sure that we are having that time of release.
Yeah. Now, we did have someone who wrote on a review, but this is actually from our
Gmail account.
The Teashines@gmail.com. TheTeashine @gmail.com.
Okay, so this one says,
our very last segment, and this is something new and fun.
Yes.
And deep. It's called Teashines for the Soul.
Yes, Teashines for the Soul.
So the question of the day, or of the week probably, that I want for you guys to think about, and then we're going to share our own answers to that question, but I also would love to hear what your answers would be. So that's something that, just some homework for you.
Yes.
A summarizer for you to just kind of meditate on and think about and share with us, because this is a community and we want you involved with us.
Yes.
So the question is, and Keisha, I'm going to have you go first.
Of course.
The question is, where do you gain your inspiration?
Honestly, you have to be intentional when you're looking for inspiration. Like, I don't think you can just be out without seeking. You receive what you look for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if we're looking for bad things to happen in our lives, then bad things gonna happen. It's the law of attraction, which we'll have other conversations about that, because I really believe in the law of attraction. But anyway, so I go into several situations, looking for inspiration, whether that's turning on the radio or, even scrolling through Facebook. I'm looking for inspiration, whether that's an inspiring article or, maybe somebody just threw up something that hit their hearts, that wasn't drama, because we do have to try to comb through the drama and the, all the different things, all the negativity that we are inundated with on a regular. But I really intentionally, I do a devotional in the mornings. That's inspirational for me. I also listen to podcasts. They help me. They help inspire me. Whatever it is, whatever the time is in my life, I seek mediums or content that addresses whatever my situation is in my life. So, like, we're doing, for instance, I love mentoring. So I look for things that show other people helping people, being the light in other people's lives. I look for articles that might, that might speak to that type of thing. Because you never know how it would inspire you. On Instagram, I'm very picky about what I'm following on Instagram. Like, really, Instagram is actually like a place for inspiration for me, because I look for different bloggers or, different things that are pouring into whatever my dream is or whatever my spirit needs at the moment. I actively seek. So I can gain inspiration from anywhere, but it's all about knowing where I am at a certain time in life, knowing what type of things I need to be looking for that inspiration, whether that's a podcast, whether that's a devotional, whether that's a picture of Michelle Obama reading to children at a middle school. Like, seriously, that inspires me. So,
nice.
My daughters, my parents, I really get a lot of inspiration from my friends. Like, that's a big deal to me. I do have a group of friends. I have like my little circle that I like to bounce things off of. And sometimes when I can't see that I can do it, my friends can see that I can do it. So they inspire me to go ahead and step out on faith and try it. So that's a myriad of things that inspire me. But I really do look for inspiration wherever I can get it.
I love that. I love that you said, the friends thing of when you're feeling like you can't do it or you don't know that you have the motivation or capable. What friends say to each other really does mean a lot, and it does hit places where you unexpectedly, So for me, I get inspiration from like small and large wins, and I've always been a fan of the underdog. And I hate thinking of it as the underdog, but I always want, I just love those stories of overcomers and people who started one place and have moved to a different place. Just when I used to coach volleyball, I coached 12-year-olds, and I loved, those girls inspired me so much because they basically are these clean slates, and every single time we had practice, there was a new win for them, and you could recognize that. And I think I celebrated it more than they did because they just understand, they wanted to be the best in the world, but they didn't even have what it could take. And so daily they are just working on little small wins. And I see that in my business as well with 31. It's like people who set goals and hit those goals. Everything, you said this earlier, like every single little thing needs to be celebrated because you're moving from a place of not having that to having that, or not having clarity in something and now you do. And so to me, that's really inspiration. And also the other thing that I do have to do sometimes is just connect with nature. So, we all cry for the beach, the beach. But for me, I really think it is a soulful connection to nature. So if I can't get to the beach, I will try to go on a hike, or I will try to do some gardening or something like that, because I feel like that is where I get a lot of just a lot of my inspiration, a lot of my motivation, and I can become very thoughtful in those type of environments. So I'm looking forward to going to the mountains because I feel like I will be able to steal away and just take in the beauty and be inspired.
Yes.
So that is what Keisha knows and what Sharifa will share with you as far as Teashines for the soul.
I can't wait to hear what the listeners do for inspiration.
I know.
Where they get their inspiration from.
Me too.
I love definitely getting inspired from people that I speak to, even if they are strangers. You can get it from anywhere. It's just about what are you listening to the whispers. That's what I kind of refer to it as. Like God will whisper to you through different people and different mediums, and it can be just from talking to. We talked to some people on we went whale watching one time, and so there was an older couple behind us, and they were just talking to us, and my husband and I gained inspiration from there. So you just have to be listening for it,
right?
And looking for it,
right? Are you listening? And I think that there's certain things that will put you in the position to listen, like having these friends and having reading certain books, or that will open our eyes to so much more than what we can become. Or what we think we can become.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think we'll end it on that.
Yes, y'all.
That was some good sweet tea and sunshine for you guys.
Get this tea, honey.
Yes, so if you have not learned how to get in contact with us, download our iTunes Sweet Tea and Sunshine on iTunes. Hey guys, thanks for listening to Sweet Tea and Sunshine. If you want to get in touch with us, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Teashines, Teashines. And if you have questions or comments or want